Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to influence people like Johan Liebert from the anime series Monster. If you are familiar with the show, you know that Johan is one of the most complex and manipulative characters in anime history. He has the ability to influence and manipulate people into doing his bidding without them even realizing it. So, let's dive into the top tips on how to influence people like Johan Liebert.
I'm only using what the gods gave me. I want you to kill one more.
The first step in influencing people like Johan is to build trust. You need to establish a connection with the person you are trying to influence. Johan was able to manipulate people because he built a deep connection with them. He understood their weaknesses and used them to his advantage. To build trust, you need to listen actively to the person you are trying to influence. You need to understand their needs, desires, and fears. Once you have a deep understanding of the person, you can use that information to influence them. Johan was a master of nonverbal communication. He was able to convey his thoughts and emotions through his body language. He understood that nonverbal communication is more powerful than words. To influence people like Johan, you need to master nonverbal communication. You need to use your body language to convey your message. You need to make eye contact, use facial expressions, and use gestures to emphasize your points. Johan was a confident person. He knew what he wanted, and he went after it with full force. He had a commanding presence that made people listen to him. To influence people like Johan, you need to be confident. You need to believe in yourself and your abilities. You need to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and go after it with full force. Johan was a master of persuasion. He knew how to use different persuasion techniques to influence people. He used the foot in the door technique, where he asked for a small favor first, then followed up with a larger one. He also used the scarcity principle, where he created a sense of urgency around his requests. To influence people like Johan, you need to master different persuasion techniques. You need to understand what motivates people and use that to your advantage. Johan was a strategic thinker. He always had a plan and knew how to execute it. He understood that to influence people, you need to have a strategy. To influence people like Johan, you need to be strategic. You need to have a clear plan and know how to execute it. You need to understand the person you are trying to influence and know how to use their weaknesses to your advantage. In conclusion, if you want to influence people like Johan Liebert from the anime series Monster, you need to build trust, use nonverbal communication, be confident, use persuasion techniques, and be strategic. By mastering these skills, you can become a master of influence, just like Johan. So go out there and start influencing people. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.